what Martin Luther King said, and he was also certainly talking about NATO, the most violent, belligerent, aggressive military alliance that history has ever seen. So Russia is not our enemy. China is not our enemy. Our enemy is U.S. imperialism and its attack dog, NATO. And it's time that we put that rabid dog down. Abolish NATO now. But they tell us we're all crazy. The New York Times tells us we're crazy. Well, you know what the New York Times also did in 1915? They say they pushed a war by using the Lusitania incident. In 1964, they pushed a war by using the Gulf of Tonkin incident. And then they pushed a war of weapons of mass destruction. And for that one, they apologized. They said, well, I'm sorry, we had the wrong information. We didn't verify it. Meanwhile, 500,000 children died from that war. And we're not going to let that happen again. Because we can't trust their source. That's why my party, the Socialist Unity Party, sent me to Ukraine. I was in Ukraine in May, and we had to see for ourselves what the hell is going on. And I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt that the Ukrainian military not only is attacking civilians, but especially in the Donbass region, their military is led by Nazi forces, the Azov Battalion, IDARS, Vovota, SUB, you name it. And they've received billions and billions of dollars in training since 2014 coup that the U.S. orchestrated. And they use that money for social media. They use that money to go to alienated youth. That's why in the top supermarket in Buffalo, New York, that 18-year-old white supremacist killed 10 black people, and he was wearing the Sonoran, the emblem of the Azov Battalion. When I was in Krymskaya in the Donbass region, I saw a military barracks that had on a wall, it had a swastika, and next to it, it had the Sonoran, the symbol that Hitler used during World War II. Now that the Azov Battalion used it. And that person that killed the black people at Top Supermarket, he said he was influenced by a New Zealander named Brenton Tarrant. Now Brenton Tarrant killed 51 Muslims in a mosque. And he said he was in direct communication with the Azov Battalion. He said he was going to go there for military training. And you know, in 2019, Time magazine had an expose. They interviewed a former FBI agent who said that he admitted that 17,000 white supremacists have gone through Ukraine for military training. That's what we're dealing with. They're trying to build fascism. And we got to say no. That's what this war is about. We got to say no to this U.S. imperialist wars. We have to say, I'm from LA, and already the pigs have killed 3 people, 2 black people and 1 Latinx person. They've already done that from the beginning of the year. This is only almost 2 weeks. They've already killed 3 of us. That's what, and we know the fascists are in the police departments. So we're not going to support a war that's building fascism. We're not going to support a war that's pushing towards World War III. And let me tell you something. They tell us that you don't have any power. Well, let me give you an example. You know, there was a horrible racist anti-immigrant bill that they were pushing, the Sensenbrenner bill, H.R. 4438. And the immigrant community, they didn't decide to try to elect somebody or try to go through the process of they organized themselves, and they came out on May 1st, 1 million strong, and they didn't go to work. And because they didn't go to work and denied their labor, billions and billions of dollars of profit were gone. And then that reverberated around the whole country, so the corporations lost billions of dollars. And guess where that bill went? That bill just disappeared. Because we have the power. We have the power to not only move mountains, we can obliterate mountains. Thank you so much for doing this action. We're going to keep strong and we're going to keep fighting.